Good morning. Don't know how this light is. Let me turn this a little bit better. Let me see whether we can make this work. I tried to go live earlier this morning again and it didn't work. And there is no indication on my phone that it's not working. Morning, Craig. Can you let me know if this is how the sound is, if it's working, if you can hear me okay, if we're going to be able to do this live. Good morning. How's the sound? Is it okay? I'll keep on chatting while we wait on other people to join. Hi Janice. Can you let me know how the sound is, if it's working okay? If I can just start rabbling on without any concern. Okay, grand. Please let me know if it starts breaking up and you can't hear me, because I know it's a bit frustrating and distracting. Morning Leslie, sound good so far. Awesome. Okay, so let's assume the best case scenario, which is that the sound is going to be absolutely fine. I don't know what the issue's been the last few days, but let's assume it's fixed. Okay, so this morning we're just going to be doing an exercise as usual. In these challenging times, I was talking about, thanks Janice, I was talking this morning about the banter from the burn was about how the body, we make up stories about what the body's doing. And this can be helpful. Good morning, Tracy. But it can also be very harmful. We are going through a massive shift in consciousness right now. And if you think the body doesn't experience and feel that, then you're deluded. Our bodies are upgrading from carbon to crystal. So it's all very exciting stuff. And there may appear to be some suffering. And the body may appear to be doing things that you would wish it wasn't doing. It can come in extreme fatigue. It can come, morning Anne, it can come in aches and pains, stiffness. The other day we were playing Scrabble. I was sitting on the floor and I went to get up and I was like, oh my God. Morning Leslie. Felt about 100. And then I was like, okay, this energy's pretty heavy. Because remember, we are energy and we are part of this energy field. So we will experience different feelings when there's all sorts of stuff going on in outer space and the invisible, because that's the one thing that we are not good at, is the invisible. Morning, Sean. Not long until you're 40 now, darling. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Morning, Annie. Glad you enjoyed yesterday. Yeah, so we're in this time of quite spectacular transformation, which you cannot have, you know, the negative without the positive. We always have these polarities. You can either be terrified, which a lot of people are right now, because they no understanding that you can change how you feel, you can change how you perceive things, or we're ecstatic and excited about the phenomenal shifts that are happening and where we're going. Morning, Coco. So it's last night I was having sort of waves of energy and waves of excitement at, you know, the potentials in the field for us humans when we wake up and we take our power back and we stop expecting other people to fix us or make things that will fix us. It's quite crazy when you think about it, that we give so much of our power away and we've done it really without realising. Morning, Sasha. And now is the time that we start to go, oh, wait a minute. I can change how I feel by breathing differently. I can change how I feel by recognising that if my thinking is unhelpful, I have adrenaline and cortisol running through my bloodstream. And I have the power and the ability to change all of that. And you know, this morning we were talking about the apparent others, the other people who are really annoying, who don't believe the same as us, and who are very need to be right and indignant. What's the word? Indignant, righteous, and full of pride. You know that they're right and that you should be doing what they think. And there's a lot of people like that right now, really focusing in on you. If you would just behave in a certain way, I could be happy. And I heard that this morning. It's if you, you know, you people that don't want the vaccine are going to affect us. Well, you know, that thinking is never helpful, because you're still saying, if you lot would just change, I could be happy. And, you know, I think we've been trying that approach for quite some time now. And we realise that you can't change anyone else. And why would you want to? That's about control. That's about them. They're on their own spiritual journey. We all are. And we don't want people trying to change us, trying to shut us up, trying to shut us down, trying to prove us wrong. So why would you do that to somebody else? So when it comes to your health and when it comes to your reactions, you always come back in here and go, okay, no matter how irritating or infuriating or annoying or how awful this human has been, I can choose to let go of any and all reaction to them and any need for approval, because that's the other thing that we do. It's like, you know, what will the neighbours think? What will they think of me if I do this, if I say this? And I know a lot of people are feeling that they want to do something, but they don't really know what to do. They don't want to offend others. And I'm not saying, you know, offending others is great, but sometimes you have to, them taking offence is their responsibility. We have to stand in our power and recognise that speaking your truth, you know, all this energy around here, in a kind way, is essential for your immune system, because what will happen is we turn ourselves into a human pressure cooker, and we will end up exploding if we don't do it consciously. We'll do it unconsciously. So let's just do the exercise. It's always about the practice. What are we doing every day in order to become free? Free from needing others to behave in a certain way so that we can be happy. And free from all wanting approval, control. Free from, you know, security is another thing that keeps us stuck. You know, we're in a job, it's secure, it pays the bills, etc. And, you know, it's perfectly normal not to want to give up your job when it brings security. But a lot of the stuff that we're looking at right now is totally about trusting, going with the heart, and that the logical mind can't play this game. Because the logical mind will just say, no, you can't do that. How you pay your bills? What will happen? You did it. It'll tell you all the reasons why you can't do it. And when you move into the heart, move into your intuition, and you move into these crazy, unprecedented times, you'll be getting called, morning Pamela, to do things that maybe do not seem logical. The lefty logic part of the brain has to be left out of the equation just now while we move in and see where we're being guided and what's the best plan for us. And that's all about trust. Trust in your cells, in your body, the intelligence that's in there. The intelligence, the gut biome, the cells are hanging on your every word, on your every belief. Sorry, what you're saying? Oh, it's frozen. Can anybody else let me know if it's not working? It may be. I'm back now. Okay, it's a total pain in the neck, this, but anyway, we'll carry on. There really isn't anything I can do about it from this end. And as I said, there's no indication on my phone that the connection's weak or anything. So, yeah, back to our cells and the gut biome and the microbiota that are in there, transferring information throughout the body to us. A lot of our reactions aren't even coming from us, they're coming through us. So, which I think is really powerful in a way. It kind of disassociates. Oh, that's good. Great stuff. It disassociates us from blame and willpower. What we're looking at now is a brand new understanding of, wow, that's how that works. That's why that thought comes in. That's why that feeling comes in. All of that stuff. We start to understand and become aware of why, you know, these thoughts, these feelings are coming through the body. Because all these little critters that actually live on and inside us, in the brain and everything, they're everywhere. They're on they are our skin. They create the sound's okay. Okay, well, as long as you can hear me, that's the main thing. So as long as you can understand that we are a vehicle for all these microbes, and that if they get out of balance due to us being out of balance and out of alignment with nature, and we've moved into these states, we're feeding the wrong army, and the army's overtaking the good bacteria because we're not actually balancing out our food, our thoughts, our feelings. Now, you can override all of what's going on in the body with the mind, and by staying in these much higher vibrational states. But that takes practice, and a lot of it. For most of us, it makes much more sense to balance the food, balance the fresh air, balance the exercise. Just live, you know, a very kind of natural, normal life, but with a little bit more attention to the things, to balancing the army. And we know now that your gut biome can change and will change. You know, it can happen hour to hour, never mind day to day. And with Joe Dispenza's meditation work, and people will lose food allergies like that in a meditation. And that's telling you that things are moving at the speed of light, rather than the speed of time, which is really the way we live in this three-dimensional reality. So if you're experiencing a lot of craziness in your life right now and a lot of drama around you, I'm seeing a lot of drama and the people around me not understanding that it's a massive shift. It's just past the full moon as well. So don't go into a fight with the body. You know, if you need more sleep, sleep is your superpower, as is nose breathing. Allow the body to sleep. Work, if you're working from home, just work out your days so that you can get to your bed early and the body can do all the healing it needs to do, rather than staying up on your device till 1, 2 in the morning and then being knackered in the morning. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's very basic. But your breathing and your sleep are where all the magic happens, or where all the trouble can happen. So let's just do an exercise on, and a meditation as well, because I'm aware that that's what we need to do. You know, we don't need more knowledge. You know, you don't need another course. We need the habits, the practices, the breathing, so that we're getting the direct experience of peace in the cells, of alignment, of harmony, of music. You know, there's a lot of these memes going about right now that's showing us that we are sound. We're made of sound. And, you know, we're made of water. And you think how water gets affected when you, in any shape or form, touch it or throw anything into it. Or, you know, so all our thoughts and our feelings are having an effect on our inner ocean. So we most of us didn't realise this, and I know I certainly didn't realise that our cells, we are the pilot, we are the director of the cellular show. So the cells are just hanging out, listening to every single thing we think, say, feel, do, believe and perceive. So you imagine, no wonder you're tired. You think about all the thinking you've done, all the worrying you've done. When you really truly let go, it's the most massive relief, beyond anything you can ever imagine. Well, that's how it was for me. When you really get into this work and you let go of all concepts and labels, there is a freedom there that you've possibly never experienced before, unless you're into medicines, plant medicines, legal and illegal. So Let's breathe. We'll just do the bellow breath. We'll do 3 sets and we'll really go for that expansion. Again, you know, there's different ways you can breathe. You can just do it. You can sit and watch and half-assed, you know, join in. Or you can really be alert and decide, I'm going to commit to this exercise. I'm going to oxygenate the cells. I'm going to create expansion inside. I'm going to let go of the past. I'm going to alkalize my blood. I'm going to give the great information to my vagus nerve. And I'm going to just allow my nervous system to have the next wee while off, the next day off even. All of this, your digestive system, all the systems, your hormonal system, your muscular system, all of these systems are in contraction when we're in fear. It's my big gripe with the government right now. They're deliberately causing fear, and that fear will make you sick. It will depress your immune system, and we're seeing it all around us. People in really deep states of fear, and it's wrong because we don't take that fear state is designed for movement or hiding. And what we're doing now is obviously we're being terrified and we're being kept in our houses most of the time. I know people are getting out for walks, but that fear energy has to be put somewhere. And that's what happens when people get angry and violent to themselves and to others. So we need to be aware of this. It's really, really important that we learn to move out of fear, no matter what is coming through your TV or your phone or whatever it is. Fear is never going to help you just now. Never. We have to let it go. So, and this is epigenetics as well. You know, what we're experiencing today is in the post for tomorrow. You know, the depression of the immune system, it won't be today. Most of us will not take a heart attack today. But prolonged fear and anxiety absolutely will make you sick. We know that. And that's why it's absolutely mental that the government, the politicians are deliberately doing this to control us, to make us behave in a certain way and not giving us accurate information, let's say, and allowing us to use our emotional intelligence to, I think most of us would happily look after others if we really genuinely thought there was a threat to our lives and to others' lives. But as soon as we've realised actually the bigger threat is locking people in their house and terrifying them, I think we can all clearly see that now. Anyway, don't get me started. Let's breathe away all the stress. It's funny because I was in the car there and the radio came on with the news and I could just feel my cells going. It's, you know, when you really do a lot of this work, you can feel the body telling you straight away, you're thinking of the wrong thing, you're thinking of the wrong thing. We need to go back to the Great Awakening, the shift in consciousness. And, you know, when you let go, sometimes it's uncomfortable before it gets comfortable. So know that, you know, it's like, I use the ski boot analogy because I think it's such a good one. Even taking it off, you need to make it tighter before you make it looser. And that's what happens. It's like, oh, and then you just, if you keep going, if you find the courage, you let go and it's light and it's this huge space and this enormous relief. So if you would like enormous relief from your emotions and from your past, let's do this exercise. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with 2-2, and then we're going to do 2-4, and then we're going to do 2-6. Okay, and because what we're wanting to do, remember, is the fight or flight is when you really start to breathe quickly. And again, that's really intelligent if you're going to have to run or fight or hide. But when you're not doing that, you need to slow down and breathe out more than you're breathing in. And in almost 1 minute, that dog's fighting out there. Almost in 1 minute, you will take yourself right back down, level your carbon dioxide and your oxygen levels, and the cells will just expand. Just the same way as if you're pumping up a lilo and suddenly it fills up like that and it's the shape it's meant to be. Okay, so 2-2-2-4, 2-6. So breathing in. Full intention. on the out breath, just letting go. And really focusing in. Oxygen in. Fear out. Five more. And all the way in, and you're going to hoo out. So in. And hoo, another two. Feel all your microtubules purring and expanding. You find your nose itchy, mine is. Okay, and 2, 4. Now really focusing in, mean it, oxygenate the cells, empty the lungs, and really change your state. Okay, so this time we're 2 in, 4 out. Two more. All the way in. All the way out. And hold your breath. Close your eyes and observe the energy in the body. Feel the tingling, any lightheadedness. Observe the energy moving. If you need to take a very gentle breathe in and out, then do that. If you can keep going, keep going. And 3, 2, 1. Breathe all the way in. Pull your pelvic floor muscles, your abdominal muscles, and squeeze that energy into your brain. Squeeze. Engage these muscles, pelvic floor, abdominals, up through the chest, into the brain. Focus on your pineal gland. Feel the electricity be released. And let it go. And just take a few nice breaths. Again, close your eyes and just really feel what's in your body. Can you feel the cells expanding and moving? Energy shifting with this very, very simple conscious exercise. Okay, we're going to do the 2-6 now, and then we're going to speed it up towards the end. And then we're going to do the exact same thing again, pull the muscles up and squeeze the energy from the base of the spine all the way up through the spine and into your amazing brain. We'll do that at the end. We'll do the controlled pause, hold the breath, and then squeeze it in. And then we're going to let it go, and then we're going to do some humming. Then we're going to meditate. Okay, so in for 2 and out for 6 this time, okay? So okay, we're speeding up to 2-2, so all the way in, all the way out, and hold it. Close your eyes and observe the cells. Feel the buzz, the tingling, whatever's there, Allow it, observe it. Let go. Allow yourself to dissolve into more wave than particle. Let go. Let go. And breathe in all the way in through the nose if you can, and clenching the pelvic floor muscles, the abdomen, and squeeze the energy up. So squeeze. Squeeze. Gently guide that energy into your brain. Hold it for as long as you can. And let it go. And now we're just going to do 5 hums. Just keep your focus on your forehead and your third eye. Do it in your own pitch, in your own time. Last one. And just some nice free breathing. And observe what the cells are doing. Now you've created the perfect environment for them to rearrange themselves. To heal. You're now in coherence. Keeping the eyes closed as we just allow ourselves to let go and dissolve into pure, blissful energy. Let go. And if there's anybody that's been giving you or you've been allowing to stress you out this week, just welcome the apparent other in and just let them go. Let all the judgment, let it all go. Set it all free. All the concepts, the labels. And just allow yourself to vibrate at a higher level, high above suffering and judgment, high above where you can observe without suffering. And take your attention into the chest, into the heart centre. Green in colour. And think about somebody you truly love unconditionally. It could be a pet, it could be a place. Feel that feeling. And feel it reverberate out to every cell in that incredible energy system of yours. You'd forgotten how magnificent this opportunity is. Allow yourself to remember. Allow your vibration to rise above all the drama and the stories. Feel yourself getting lighter and lighter and lighter. Feel your vibration rising as you fly above the stories, the narratives, the reactions, becoming more wave than particle. Feel your lightness, be aware of the energy of the body that is not you. Look at your body and just intentionally send love, appreciation to every single cell that has allowed you to have this experience on this magnificent planet. And when we see that our thoughts are not us, our feelings are not us, they're just experiences, they're just energy that comes through the body. It's not real and it's not you. And at any given time, we can let that go. Anything that no longer serves you, release it now. Any judgment you've had around your body, welcome that and release it now. All the criticism you've had for the body, how it looked or didn't look, how it felt or didn't feel, all the blame you put on the body, not realising that you were the project manager the whole time, the director of the show, the cellular show. Welcome all of that and just let it go. See yourself as the magnificent energy, vibrating energy mass that you are, with a purpose, here for a reason. Completely vibrating above the mundane story of born, get a job, die. rising above all the stories that we've collected, the competition that we thought we were in. Rise above to your higher purpose. Feel the mystery and the magic that you are as we wake up gently to our true potential. And our free will allows that to happen or not. We are the director. As we find the courage to let go of the old stories, the old concepts, the baggage, the limitation that we've been given, that we took on. Welcome all that and just let it go. Feel your sense of humour coming back. Smile as you wake up to your inner power. Wow, how could we possibly have been so deeply asleep that we gave it away? And what a truly amazing time to be waking up to the infinite power inside each one of us. And as we virtually hold hands for the greater good of everybody on this call and recording, we hold hands with each other and we give gratitude for the great awakening, for the greater good of every being on this planet. To have the courage to take the necessary action, to have the courage to let go of the old story. See yourself how you would love to be. Healthy, abundant, loving relationships in every area of your life. As we help our fellow brothers and sisters move out of suffering and into the higher vibrations where it simply cannot exist. And we start to laugh at the things that we thought were serious. And we move into these lighter states of being. Mischievous, curious, excited, full of energy. Allow it. And feel the body, how it feels when you take your mind there. Where you want to go. For our higher good. And in your own time, coming back, and allow your cells just to absorb the higher energies. There's a lot of electricity going on when we consciously raise our vibration, and the body has to readjust So we don't want to short circuit ourselves, or maybe we do. We want to gently, patiently, we have to give permission for this. We have free will. We cannot just hope that it happens. We are the director. We are the one that's saying, okay, I am now open to higher states of energy. I'm now open to letting go of needing to be right. I'm letting go of judging other humans. We need to direct ourselves towards that way of being, because it is a beingness, and it's like any other skill. When you practice it, you get really good at it. Oh, thank you. So, as I was saying earlier, practice, practice, practice. I'll take this meditation part out again, and it's on our YouTube channel. All the ones that we do, I just take the exercise alone out, so that if you just simply want a breathing exercise and a meditation, you can go there and just practice that. Or when you go to your bed, you can do it for like 20 minutes before you go to sleep. The more we put ourselves, thanks Anne, the more we put ourselves to that place, the more the body gets the habit, the lighter we become, the quicker we see through the drama. Thanks, Pamela. Because there's a lot of drama going on around us. That's great, guys. I'm really glad that you're getting something from it. Thanks, Craig, for your eternal support. Yeah, you will see and you will feel other people going crazy around you, and you can stay in in the flow state, and also help. You know, some people don't want to be helped. We know that. Some people say they want to be helped, but then are not willing to do the work. Because we know that there is, we do, if we want change, we have to change. And, we have to take a long, hard look at ourselves, and because that's where the change starts. Be the change you want to be. And if you're criticising and bringing down others because of their apparent stupidity, and I've been doing that, I will put my hands up and say that, then it is time. Thanks, Izzy. Then we have to look at that, laugh and go, okay, I need to walk my walk, and reframe it and let it go. Let go of your reactions. Okay, so tomorrow I will see you, same time, same place. Keep the feedback coming, guys, because it's really helpful for me to know how you're doing and if it's working. Okay, huge love. Ciao.